everyone.
Hi.
We're live at 5. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. How's your Monday so far? Imogen, how's your Monday?
It's been very busy, Paul Wontorek.
Yeah, busy.
I think it's because we're going to go away soon.
Yeah.
So it's been
Well, yeah,
hectic.
because we're only here 2.5 days this week. So
Yeah.
so we have a lot of work to do in 2.5 days.
We do.
Because even though that we're off for like a week and a half, but there's still stuff going up on the site.
Yeah.
So the site doesn't close.
Site doesn't stop. And
Yeah.
also, if news happens, then I have to write
Yeah,
it.
if any big news happens. Unfortunately, obituaries often happen over the holidays.
I had to write an obituary today.
Awkward. Yeah, yes, you did.
Very sad. Patricia Elliott.
Right. Tony winner.
Tony winner for Little Night Music, original cast.
You
So
just
anyway,
kicked off from
it's
the
with a
sad
sad
news.
one.
I'm going
Can
to
we
bring
go
up
to
some
the
happy
happy
news.
news?
So I went to the Fiddler on the Roof opening last night, which was, I think it's Broadway's new smash. I mean, it got rave reviews.
Got rave reviews.
Danny Burstein is like, I think a front runner for the Tonys. Is going to be interesting with the Hamilton guys to see what happens.
And there's somebody else you're missing out there.
Who am I forgetting?
A vlogger.
Oh, hello, Alex Brightman, School of Rock. I
Hello.
know. There's all sorts of great people.
Yeah.
Hi, Houston, Texas. Hi,
Hi.
England. Oh,
Hello,
look,
home.
England.
Hi.
Oh, your home country's on. So the opening was great. I mean, everyone was just. It's funny though. You could tell that this is kind of a different Fiddler. There's a whole article in the New York Times
Yeah.
about this opening.
Controversial
They do.
opening,
Yeah,
which you
it's-
teased the other day.
Yeah, I teased it. It's sort of set. It starts in modern day, oddly, and then it goes back. It's weird, but it's cool, and it's a typical sort of Bart Sher thing. He threw this one. It's a very traditional production, but then he threw this one thing in there
Yeah.
to sort of mix it up a little bit. And the critics seem to like it. And this show's not going anywhere. The last Fiddler revival got bad reviews, and it ran for almost 2 years. So
It's
this
a
one,
very big theatre, the Broadway Theatre, though.
that's true.
Very big.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Ask
But
the producers of Dr. Zhivago. They'll tell you.
Yeah,
how big
they
it
will.
is.
They'll-
They probably can count the seats. But Fiddler's gonna do very well. So everyone needs to check it out. It was
and
a great night.
congratulations to the cast.
Oh my
'cause
God!
it's
And the
great too.
girls, the daughters, looked amazing.
Yeah, I saw the photos.
They were stunning.
Amazing.
Stunning.
Amazing.
So yeah, it was a great night for them. What else is going on?
Well, first of all, I've just put this up, leading odds and ends today. Aretha Franklin.
Oh my
Bad
God, thumbs
behaviour.
down.
Thumbs down. No RESPCT for her, quite frankly.
So what? She went to see Color Purple.
Went to see Colour Purple, which we knew because we actually featured on the site. She arrived late, apparently, took up more seats than was necessary, and then was taking photos during the first act until an usher came along and stopped her.
She wasn't periscoping it
She
though.
didn't.
She could have.
She didn't read Patti LuPone's etiquette
No,
book.
Patti LuPone would have. Can you
I mean,
imagine?
can you
Patti
imagine
LuPone
Patti versus
screaming?
Aretha? Actually, I'd have loved to have been there.
That'd be such a.
I would have loved to have seen that.
You know the celebrity
Smackdown.
death matches?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I'd be on Patti. I'd actually think
Franklin.
Patti might be. I know.
Yes, she is a goddess and the queen.
Yeah.
But she didn't behave.
Yeah, you can't turn up and start taking photographs of a Broadway show. No.
But we love her. And
We do love her.
Aren't they supposed to make a movie? Wasn't Audra McDonald in talks to play her?
No. So the other thing is, the twist in all this is that Jennifer Hudson is in talks to play her.
Oh, that's right. It's Jennifer Hudson now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You're just saying.
Speaking of Audra McDonald, very naughty story.
Oh.
Went very cheeky Cheyenne Jackson.
So Cheyenne Jackson was on American Horror Story this season,
Yeah.
and now he has another film thing because he put a photo up.
Photo up, and
what
he's
did he
in
say? He's
Hello
having-
Again.
said
But he
he
said
had
he's having
fake
rough
sex
sex
with
with
Audra
Audra
McDonald.
McDonald.
Meaning on this movie. They're in a movie.
Yeah, they're
Hello
in a movie.
Again, which
I mean,
is a sexy movie.
Will Swenson shouldn't be
It's a
worried
sexy
about
movie.
this. But the point is, it was a very naughty Instagram.
Yeah. I think Audra probably liked it.
Well, probably. Meanwhile, speaking of naughty delights, latest Grease promo is up, so check that out. It's
Right.
got Aaron Tveit.
Oh, Aaron Tveit's in it.
Broadway
That's all
boyfriend.
That's all people care about.
That's all people care
Aaron
about.
Tveit's in it.
We've got a new Javert,
Oh yeah, Adam Monley.
which is sad because actually Isel Comte still isn't over his neck injury, so he's having a minor operation apparently to make that better. So Adam's going to be in it until the end of January, and then we've got Hayden T from Australia coming over.
Mm-hmm. So you guys picked in Culture List your favorite shows of the year, and the results are up. Here's the top 5. Ready? Number 5.
King and I.
Number 4, Spring Awakening.
Number 3, Fun Home.
Number 2, Something Rotten.
So guess what is number 1? Guess what is your favourite Broadway show
Shock.
of the year, everyone?
It's a shock.
Come on, let me have a look.
It's a shocker.
It's a shocker.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hamilton. Yes.
Number 1 show. It's the number 1 show in every list, isn't it? It seems like it's on.
I don't think you can actually really write a list without it being number
Right,
1.
right.
I don't think it's possible this year. It's a superb show, let's face it.
Right. And Wicked had a good week, huh?
Wicked had a very good week at the grosses, so that led our grosses story today. Came in just under The Lion King, but still with a whacking $1.9 million at the box office.
Wow.
But this is what happens this time of year, is that the kids' shows really, really do very well. And they always have a rocky September, and then it gets to this time of year, and they suddenly just take flight. So good for them.
You know what else show does really well this time of year? It's a little show called the Radio City Christmas Spectacular.
Yeah, that you might have heard of.
Which was a huge part of my childhood
So it might
and
be
my
a cue.
adulthood.
Might be a cue for me to leave now.
That's your cue.
That's my cue.
That's your cue, because I have here Christina Hedrick and Brittany Workman, right? Yeah. Ready? Come on in, ladies. Why don't you go in full costume? Okay, we're gonna squeeze together, ladies. We're gonna squeeze. You sit. We're going to squeeze. We're going to make this work. Hi, we're going to get to know each other. Hi, guys. Hi, girls.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
You guys literally, I wish we could see your costumes better, but I'm going to show them. Look, we got full costumes. Look how beautiful. So you guys were actually on stage at Radio City Music Hall today already, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, dancing and falling over and
Yeah.
all the iconic Rockette moments. How does it feel to be Rockettes? Come on, that's such a huge thing. There are literally songs written about, like, I want to be a Rockette. Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
That's a song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a song. It's an actual song.
It is.
It's true.
How does it, you guys are like living the dream.
No, it's true, and it's wonderful because it's such a legend. I mean, the Radio City Christmas Spectacular has been going on since 1933.
Wow.
And to still be a part of that legend and be involved with that is something that can't even be described. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
We get to step on stage and do Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, and the women back in 1933 did it as well. So it's part of a legacy.
That's this one.
Oh yeah, the domino
The
effect.
fall.
Are there ever like onstage mishaps in this show? Because it feels so precise, and I feel like whenever I see it, it's so amazingly precise. But do you guys ever like go into the wings and crack up because something just happened? Does that happen?
I'll tell you, we rehearse 6 days a week, 6 hours a day.
Oh my God.
So we're pretty well rehearsed. I mean, so we're prepared for pretty much anything. But at the same time, it's live theater. So I'll tell you, one of the times in New York at Christmas, one of our numbers, my shoe elastic broke in the middle of the kick line. So I was gripping on it with my toes, So it is live theater. Things happen.
It happens.
But you laugh at it later.
Keep going.
Yeah.
So when did you start dancing?
I started dancing when I was 3. I haven't stopped since.
Where'd you grow up?
Virginia.
Where'd you grow up?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. So you guys, now Broadway, this is what I'm wondering about. Obviously, Broadway, we have a lot of Broadway fans watching this. Are you, do you have like Broadway aspirations, or is it like a totally different like path?
I do. I've done a lot of regional theater, so I used to do a lot of theater. Now we're kind of year-round doing Rockette stuff, so it's kind of keeping us busier. But I love doing musical theater. That's kind of what I came to New York doing that, and I just thought I'll try to audition for Rockette. I didn't know if I was tall enough, but I just made it at 5'6".
Yeah. What are the requirements? Like what's on the casting call? There's like certain requirements.
Well, you have to be at least 18 years old, and then you have to be 5'6" to 5'10" and a half, which is interesting because the taller girls are in the middle of the line, and then it tapers out to the less tall women. So, but it gets the illusion that we're all the same height, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, have you ever done musical theater?
I've done musical theater. I went over the summers to a company called Broadway Theater Project, and I would do all that stuff. I have a twin sister that went to Boston Conservatory that does musical theater.
Okay, cool.
So I grew up with that too. But it's awesome. Radio City Christmas Spectacular has the singing, and it has all the dancing, the acting. So it's
everything.
Yeah, it has everything just like a musical. So get the best of both worlds.
And a cast of thousands. It feels like it sometimes. I really want to see more costume. Less of my hair, more of your costume. Those kids. How are the kids in the audience and all the traffic's a mess around here because of this show's so popular. So thanks for that.
It is. It's you can see the kids dancing in the aisles. That's how much they love it. I mean, or we'll see. Did you see the little kid in the third row? And they have their Santa hats on, and they're so excited.
People are loving your costumes. Yeah, the costumes are super cute.
They have a lot of details.
You don't just walk around in life wearing these.
I wish.
No. We get on the subway like this.
No.
So the show runs over the holidays. So that means that you're spending your holidays here. You're doing shows on Christmas.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid seeing it on Christmas Day.
How fun. What a fun Christmas tradition to see it on Christmas Day. We're actually running through January 3rd this year, so we have about 2 weeks left. So it's great to get your tickets when you're still in town for the holidays, but it's after Christmas, so please get your tickets January 3rd at RadioCityChristmas.com.
Or Broadway.com has them.
Or Broadway.com.
Now, Christina.
Yes.
Not Christina Hedrick. Not Christina Hendricks.
I know.
You weren't on that one. I
confused
just want to
all
clear
the
that up.
time.
Just want to clear that up. I'm sure you've heard that a lot.
All the time.
Is a little part of you relieved that Mad Men is over, so maybe it'll die down a little bit?
I think that name will live on, though.
So what is it like with how many of you are in a dressing room backstage? I mean, I've been backstage at Radio City. It's like a maze of hallways and dressing rooms and...
But once we come down to the stage, we actually don't even go back up to our dressing rooms.
Everything
is done. We have 9 costumes, and our quickest change is about a minute and a half, and it's done. You go in, you go out. It is so fast. So we really barely even have time for water. They literally have all of our little water cups, and we just go by. It's like a football game.
Oh, really? It's like it's a little water? Okay.
Yeah, little water cups.
Are there any favorite moments every night? What about right now? I know it changes when you're in a show, the favorite moments, but what do you love doing? What do you really love?
Right now, my favorite number is the snow number, which is our finale, and it's really beautiful. The Radio City is transformed into a winter wonderland, and the costumes are gorgeous. You like these costumes; those are beautiful too, with the Swarovski crystals. And then we have these snow globes that come up from the stage and fly out into the audience that are GPS generated, so they float around, and that's my favorite, just to see the audience reaction to that. So right now, I think that's my number one moment in the show.
But that's what's cool. The show keeps growing. I mean, the show, it's not the same show I saw when I was a kid. It keeps
you have
evolving.
the
They have the
traditional
classic moments, but then they keep updating it.
It's a good mixture of keeping it up and to what's going on now, and keeping the technology. We still have the New York at Christmas number with the double-decker bus where it takes you on a tour of New York City, and then it never gets old because people are like, I was there today.
Now, what about the animals? What kind of animals are you working? You're not dancing with animals, but there are animals. There's a whole stable, right?
There is.
At Radio City.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We have camels, we have sheep, we have a donkey. The camels are awesome. I mean, Ted, I think, has been in the show for 20 years.
One of the camels,
His name is Ted. He's in the show.
Ted.
Wait, what's his name?
Ted.
Oh.
Yeah. He's wonderful. He's a rock star.
Yeah.
Do you ever can you go to the stable and say hi to them?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I don't know. It's kind of cool to get to
Actually,
work
before we come up, at the very beginning number is reindeer, and we can see the sheep in the stable, so we always say hi to them. Sometimes they're looking out at us like, let me out.
That's so cute. That's so cute. Are you guys Broadway fans?
Big Broadway fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see Fiddler on the Roof. I heard you talking about that opening night, and I've heard the choreography in that show's incredible.
Oh my God, yeah, it's all new choreography.
Wonderful.
Well, we have a lot of Rockettes that do Broadway shows, and they come back to doing Radio City Rockettes, and then they go back and forth, and so it depends on what's on Broadway and what we're right for.
So what's it like backstage with all the Rockettes? Is it a fun atmosphere? I mean, you guys are working hard. You're on a tight schedule. You do 5 shows a day, right? 4.
We can do up to 4 shows.
Right. There are that many performances a day.
Yeah.
So what's it like? Have you done it more than, how many years have you been doing it?
This is my 4th Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's great.
Christmas.
My 4th season as a Radio City Rockette, and it's great. We truly are a family. We're here during the Christmas, so we are spending Christmas with our family.
Right.
So it's really great. And backstage, you laugh and you have inside jokes, and I couldn't do it without these women. They're incredible.
How about you?
This is my 10th season. 10th.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
10 consecutive years.
I took a year off and I had a baby.
Oh, congratulations.
So I have a 2-year-old son.
Wow.
Yeah, so now it's coming full circle, and now he gets to be the one that's dancing in the
Has he
house.
seen it?
He has.
Oh, wow.
He still hasn't quite figured out that mommy's on stage. He wants to be on stage with me.
He likes to dance as well.
He likes to dance.
Hold him tight.
Yeah, we have to have a grip on him, but he likes to dance as well.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So you guys do Broadway, and you live in New York City?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Year round?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, awesome. Do you guys have any questions for the Radio City Rockettes? They have to go pretty soon. People think you're adorable. They love your costumes.
This is one of my favorite costumes, I would say.
Yeah.
This is our 12 days number, and it's actually our high intense tap number, and we have mics on our tap shoes, which is kind of interesting. So the taps you hear in the show are live, which is really fun. But it's one of my favorites.
What's the hardest thing about being a Rockette?
I think it's just the amount of shows that we do in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
When we come in and have a one show day, you're like, wow, but everything is happening. I mean, we're doing up to 4 shows a day. It's just trying to keep our bodies, in it, and staying all the way until January 3rd.
How do you stay so fit? Somebody wants to know.
Oh, you know what? I think doing the show actually... I always say the Christmas season is our Olympics and we're the athletes, and this is just when it naturally keeps us in shape. So it's really more, we have a great athletic training team that helps, but it's just a lot of cardio doing the show anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So,
we do a lot of yoga in the off season.
I'm sure. And then, so when do you actually start again rehearsals? Like when does it? I know you start performances like in November, so every October?
We actually start rehearsals for the Christmas Spectacular starting in the end of September.
Okay.
But now it's kind of a year-round entertainment.
Yeah, are you doing the spring show too?
Yeah, so this year we actually have the Rockettes New York Spectacular.
Right.
It's going to be during the summer, which is fun because it's a different kind of season.
Right. So last year was the spring, now it's a whole new show.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it keeps evolving.
Rebooted version, yes.
A reboot.
Yes.
Awesome.
Very exciting. And you can check that out on our website at rockettes.com.
Cool. What's your favorite? Well, you already answered that. What's your favorite song to dance in?
I personally like Parade of Wooden Soldiers.
I just want to see your costume, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at come on, guys. Look at this. Look how amazing.
Of course, you have to have a bedazzles.
No one ever comes this dressed up for Periscope. So was it hard to learn that toy soldier number, the wooden soldier? That
our stage is kind of like, we call it's like Battleship, because there's so many numbers and marks, and the stage is so large.
Right.
But you have to literally toe the red dots, heel the red dot, and down to 21 and a half with your right toe,
Yeah.
So all of that, but it all works out perfectly, and it's just it's a different technique than anything you would do as a dancer, probably.
Somebody else is dying to know. I already know the answer. I'm going to let you answer it. They're dying to know if there's a story to like the Christmas Spectacular. It's not one story. Like, just sort of describe what the setup of it is.
Sure. So the Christmas Spectacular, obviously, it's a holiday fun, but there is a storyline, and it's about 2 brothers, Ben and Patrick.
Okay.
And they're trying to find their little sister a Christmas present. And the older brother, Patrick, is a little more cynical. He's 14 and not really into the holiday cheer. And the younger brother is, more cheerful about it and everything. And so they end up going on an adventure to Santa's workshop to find the perfect present for their little sister. So it takes you all around. It takes you through New York City and a tour around New York City. So that's...
It's total plot. I was wrong. There's like a whole plot.
There's a little plot,
but it's cool
a little
how
bit of Christmas magic.
But then they're able to mix in like the classic things into the storyline.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It gives you a full tour around New York City and our number New York at Christmas on our double-decker bus. So that's fun.
Cool. You never actually performed that on a real double-decker bus, have you?
No.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun, though.
All right, somebody wants to know favorite Broadway show. Do you have an answer to that? Then we're going to let them go.
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm a Fosse girl. I have to say.
Oh, you're a Fosse girl.
I am.
Do you like dancing Fosse?
I love dancing Fosse.
Who doesn't like Fosse? Right?
I just, it's like you always wish it would just come back just so you could be able to do it.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with her. Fosse girl all the way.
Like Chicago?
Even just the show Fosse was...
Oh my God, that was a good show, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the show Fosse.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
I know.
That's
what I was going to say. It's about time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time for more of that. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming by.
Thank you for having us.
Everybody can see Christina and Brittany at the Radio City Music Hall, which is like really close to our office. But they do all these shows every day, and it's playing through January 3rd. And if you're in New York City for the holidays, I mean, you have to see it. It's like the greatest thing to see this time of year.
Yeah,
right?
It's wonderful.
It will get you in the holiday spirit, and it's something for everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
All right,
goodbye. Oh, the phone's
thank
ringing.
you.
All right, gotta go. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.